Flosstube.
Hi,
I'm Laura.
I'm Joel.
Welcome to the Slovak Farm.
The Crazy Farm.
Today is Monday.
The 25th of February, 2019.
It's 20 degrees outside.
And I'm slightly crazy today. Have fun.
I was waiting yesterday for I go pedaling past my windows because it was windy. Very, very windy.
You know what? If I saw, sorry, that requires a tornado.
I'll get to my buddy and you're gonna know too.
No, she just wishes to turn this house and fly up and hit the neighbor's house. That way she could take care of two problems at once. As long as we weren't in the house. Neighbors are debatable.
I could drop a neighbor. I could drop a house on my neighbor. She's a wicked witch.
No, that's a lot worse than her. She's just annoying. She's not pure evil. She doesn't want to kill munchkins.
Anyways, there's like massive glare off the camera on our glasses. Okay, we will quickly go through comments so that the glare goes away. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I was going somewhere else with the wind and I just didn't get there because it just...
Tacos.
Tornadoes! And the Wicked Witch of the West. And tornado. And the sustained winds yesterday were low-grade tornadoes.
All day.
All day. So the minimum tornadic winds.
And due to the fact that the ground is completely soaked, there were a lot of trees with large chunks of earth still attached. These were...
Yeah.
Like there was in the news, they had a tree. The trunk was perfectly level. It was also about 8 feet off the ground.
Lots of trees down, lots of power went out. We never lost power, thankfully.
We have to have them come fix the data cable for the internet.
Yes.
Luckily, it didn't break, but it is on the ground.
But it came off the house.
And the neighbor's tree.
I don't care about the neighbor's tree.
The fact that it's in the tree might be a problem.
They'll figure it out. Okay.
Comments.
So, Lynn.
Let me read it. You got it.
Lynn told us that President's Day is to honor Abraham Lincoln and George Washington because their birthdays are in February, and I did know that. Didn't at one point in time, President's Day... Okay, so I listened to The Fish on the radio, which is the Christian station out of Cleveland.
95.5.
95.5. 95.5, The Fish. You can get it on your internet. The morning show hosts are fantastic. I love them. They're great. Len, the guy that hosts the morning show, is, I don't know, probably my parents' age. 50s, 60s-ish. I mean, he's got a daughter that just graduated high school. And last year, the one daughter graduated nursing school. Anyway, you know. He was talking about this, and he remembers getting school off for Washington's birthday and Lincoln's birthday before it was merged into one holiday to honor, all of the presidents. I don't know. What I was taught in school was that we celebrate President's Day in February. Because that was what the curriculum was. Which I guess could give me a tangent on what's wrong with our schools. The teachers are the curriculum. Teachers can only work with what they got.
Are we done with the political bull?
That wasn't political. Teachers are so underrated. She enjoyed her dragon finish.
Yay.
and she loves Tree of Stitches. She joined my Facebook group. A couple people joined my Facebook group after watching last week's video. Thank you. And she agrees if you don't like what you see on Facebook, just scroll on by. Keep scrolling.
They also have a little thing where you click and hit hide.
I know.
Like, I've seen some posts where I hide them. Mainly because Facebook showed them to me every 2 swipes of my finger.
She is right, though. Life would be super boring if we all thought the same thing.
If we all thought the same thing, we'd be going, we are the Borg. You will be assimilated.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong. Bing. Want to read what Andrea has to say?
Andrea Bard. So,
Could you maybe not say their last names? Because I don't know if they want their last names all over the internet.
it's on the comment! It's her Facebook name. She put it out there. I did it. Anybody who sees last week's video can see her last name. So it's there. So, anyway. So, super cute, fun video. I love the Kit and Bixie Cat stitch Joe is working on. Cannot say enough oohs and ahs over the Tree of Life piece. I look forward to the FFO video to see the stitching up close and personal. So swirl and stitch away until next time.
Squirrel.
You know what? Most people with cross stitching think of the frog and rip it. Yeah, we chase the frog away with squirrels.
I have a squirrel because it's like, ooh that, ooh that, ooh that. I have, let's see, how does your best friend say it? I have attention deficit, ooh shiny.
Yep.
Heather. Hi, Heather.
Hi.
She gets a kick out of me waving at her every week. I'm with you on Tree of Tedious Stitches. I have hit tedious land. But I know it will look gorgeous when it's done. It's gonna look fabulous when it's done, of course. It's just tedious. No, I don't know. Anyways. Her 2 travel whips are in her Slovak farm bag. Which she loves. And she visits Fudget Central quite often. It's nice. It's nice there. It's nice there when you can just go, oops, I made a mistake. Here's how I'm gonna fix it because I ain't ripping stuff out. Joe, congratulations on your awesome baby dragon. Small dragon.
Baby.
Will it get turned into a dice bag, or what are your plans for it?
Plans? No, I don't want to put it into a dice bag because I use metallic, so it's not very flexible. It's very rigid. Even when I hold it up, you see how it kind of holds its flat shape. I'm afraid it might actually damage the stitches over time if you turn it into a dice bag, constantly throwing dice in and out of it.
I understand. No, I understand. I completely understand what you're saying.
I was just going to put it in a little frame.
But I'm definitely going to be watching that particular comment section in the playback. Because I swear something moved over my shoulder.
Welcome to EVPs with the Slovak Farm.
Dear God, we've gone from being a Flosstube channel to being a paranormal channel in 2 seconds.
Oh, by the way, yes, our house is haunted. It's a benevolent spirit, so we really don't
There's
care.
a ghost that walks around. We see her occasionally.
Yep. Hey, it gets our attention when we need to. Okay.
Amber Marie.
Do you think
in Arizona.
Easy. I am so sorry for the weather you have had. You've suddenly become Ohio. My boss was supposed to be at our shop Friday. He got back to town Saturday because he was in Arizona. And his planes got delayed due to snow and ice in Arizona. I am so sorry. Because y'all don't know. Y'all are probably, I don't even know if y'all even know what a snow shovel looks like.
I posted a meme on my hockey group that Melanie Smith posted. Melanie Smith is Nerds and Friends. She posted it on her Facebook page, and it said, "You can't have a hockey team." It had the "Welcome to Las Vegas" sign, and it said, "You can't have a hockey team where it doesn't snow." And on the bottom, it showed you the snow all around the ground under the Las Vegas sign that says, "Las Vegas, hold my beer." Now, mind you, Florida has 2 hockey teams. Arizona has a hockey team. There are 3 hockey teams in California. You can't have hockey teams where it doesn't snow.
And lately, they've been getting snow too.
But it would be a good year for outdoor hockey in those climates.
Okay, now let's show you. Too cute, LOL. You guys had an entire family of squirrels this week. LMAO. Or, laugh my arse off. For the children. Congratulations on your finish, Joe. Laura, the plum, and the aquamarine, OMG, are so gorgeous. I'm hardly even stitching this week because I'm so sick. I'm sorry. Get better. Hope you're better. And wait until you see what my daughter finally brought over at just the right time because I got too sick to be able to focus on patterns for stitching. Laugh out loud. You guys have a great week. Happy stitching with friends.
Happy stitching, my friends. Amber Marie is feeling better. She put a video up Saturday. I think it was Saturday. It was either Friday or Saturday. And she is feeling better. Not.
Well, the weather probably isn't helping the poor woman. They probably have people there like, oh my god, I didn't know I had a heater. Where do I pull it? Where's the button?
True story.
Actually, no, it gets so cold at night. They up.
But she was able to, thankfully, retrieve some very special pieces from her husband's house. It's a long story.
But anyway, moving along from that.
I'm very glad you were able to get your snowy piece back, though. I'm very glad. I think that's all of our comments for the week.
Yep, close it so we can see our faces now.
Oh, jeez, I just not. My fingers in between the computer.
It's a laptop monitor. I did not drop a car on your hand. My name isn't Josh and your name isn't Kevin. Yes, those are 2 people that happened at my job. They were working on a car, and instead of being intelligent and putting the flat top front one, they got the tire off the car, then went to retrieve the spare. No, you get the spare out first. Then you take the tire off. Then, 2, you do not put the tire back into the car while you have it on the jack. You actually put it under the car, in front of the car, saying so if the jack goes out, it lands on the rim so it doesn't hurt you. They did none of these things, and, well, the car landed on Kevin's hand, and, well, his hand was in a cast for 6 weeks.
Ouch.
Roadside assistance with Joe. Hi. That wasn't a tirade, that was a squirrel raid. All you see is little acorns flying out of the air as little furry things come at you. And now he's looking for dinner here at Squirrel Raid. He probably thinks that's getting dinner. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why she married me. Do you ever hit the stop button? Breathe. We're on to whips.
Whips.
I'm gonna get killed today. Dear police, find the part of this video where she murders me if I die. It'll be on her phone.
You know, I joke with the Sunshine Stitchers that EJ and Julia are gonna smack Gary because of the way he harasses them. Gary, this is why! This is why.
You see, I'm actually awake today, which is how rare on a Monday evening.
Very.
Because I got plenty of rest because we're getting audited, and it turns out I dodged the bullet today. My other experienced coworker took it today. Mine's tomorrow. But right now, I'm awake, I'm alert, and I'm in a good mood.
Moving on to what?
Okay, Kit and Bixie, really friendly cats. I'm gonna start calling really friendly kitties just to grind her gears. That's what it looks like. Gonna be all pretty and kittyful. You even have some birdies there too. I got this kitty cat finished up, except for his eyes and collar. I'm just doing the black for now, for spacing purposes. So I knew where to put the red. Because of all my prep work, I did not use my pattern for this entire red line. It was a dot here in the center of each triangle to the cat. It was Joe-proof. Thanks, I need that scratched. The thing is, she is thinking about hitting me in the head, but then she remembered what happened the last time she hit me in the head with her hand, and I still think her hand still hurts. It's probably been, what, a decade? Now, ink circles, dragons of Sumatra. My little friend. I got a little more work done. I am almost to the end of the center part. So it's going to be back to another pattern like this. And I might go a little crazy this week and just work on dragons. Because I really only want to get the bottom of this thing done. Because I'm kind of curious if I made it measured it. I want to make sure. I don't think I did. But you know me. I do stupid things. I want my peace of mind. Oh, don't worry. I will have it on the pattern. I just don't know how much extra I'm going to have on the side. I don't know if I'm going to have 2 or 3 inches on the side, and my idea kind of and the FFO I want to plan for to get set up for. Which one I do depends on how much I have on the edge, so I need to know what I have around it. At least the FFO is going to be easy if I can figure it out. Okay, I shut up now. Let's start.
Are you done?
I just said that.
Okay, so I put tedious stitches down for a while so that I could work on this square of life's moments because it was just taking me forever because it was. I did manage to finish it.
Yay!
So, up close and personal. It's a little grungy. It needs a bath. May get a bath tonight. It's getting a little grungy. So that. Put that away. And then, I did pick up Trio Stitches after I finished that. So I finished out the, whatever these are, Rhodes squares. And again, you can't see the thread in these stitches. There are some stitches here. They're fancy crosses, I think. I don't know. You can't see them right now. You can't see them right now. Like, and even putting something behind it would not help. No, that just makes it worse.
Trying!
There's only about 5 stitches in there. Those suckers are tedious. And for the record, this is not blue-gray. It's ice blue. I lied. I'm a big fat liar. In my Slovak Farm project bag, I will eventually make more project bags, just not right now. I went crazy buying fabric this weekend for project bags. So, there's that. And then I took May Year in Chalk to market. And to my mother's house on Saturday. And that's where I got it. About half done. They did or are doing. I think it's in progress. Hands-On Design is doing a Moments in Chalk year-long stitch thing. I like it. I don't have money to get it.
What was that again?
And then yesterday was Santa Sunday. So I worked on Warm Wishes by Little Design Company. I keep wanting to call them Little House, or yeah, Little House Needleworks, whatever, yeah. And I managed to finish it after some pretty serious complaining because it was taking forever. Like, really. I was like, oh, this won't be easy because all I had to do was the snow and the tree and the border. Took me all day.
So
I pretty much converted the whole pattern. I pulled the bendy stitching and just used what I had. And I'm knocking crud over. Try and hold this up and it's just not working. So the words in the border, I already put it away, are Irish Hills by Hillside. It's one of my Victorian mottos. This is a Threadworks, what's it called? Threadworks Foxy. It looks very stonish, and that's what I was going. No, this is White Lightning. This is Weeks Dye Works White Lightning. Because it's got a little bit of gray in it, so it looks smokish. The chimney was supposed to be brown, and I did it in Foxy by Threadworks, so it looked stonish. This was supposed to be striped into different colors of DMC and Weeks. I just did it in
a very variegated floss.
Another Threadworks Shanghai Nights.
You know, it'd be a great floss if you want to do a dog.
It would be. The tree is in Shanghai Nights also. So I just went up, did each branch, came back in, went up, did each branch, and then for the middle, I went back and forth. Like I went up the middle, did one side, did the other side, because of the way the design is. The flowers here on the tree, I actually blended DMC 224 and DMC 3722 to get sort of a variegated look. The house itself is Scarecrow from the 'Tis the Season pack. The windows were supposed to be, I forget what color was supposed to be inside the windows. Oh, they were supposed to be dark brown. I did it to make sure it looked like they were lit up. So I used Autumn Gold, Antique Gold.
That does make sense. I mean, there's a fire going.
Well, yeah. The line on the door is just a DMC. And I don't remember what it's called for was. And then the window sashes and the lines on the side of the house were supposed to be white. And I did not like that, so I did it in a dark brown.
You know what's really entertaining about the dark brown you used?
What?
It actually matches some of the roofing.
It does, and I thought that looked really good. And then this is supposed to be like a path with some snow on it. and it was like supposed to have some brown edges for the path. I just made it all look like kind of like a snowy lawn, and did it in Victorian Motto Ice Blue. So it's got a little bit of a bluey hint to it. And there's supposed to be a star up here, but I just didn't like the star. I was going to recolor it because it was like white with yellow outline. I just didn't like it. It wasn't feeling it, so I took it out. And it made my house too long. So I had to do a little fudge city here.
May I make a little stupid suggestion?
What?
Or are you done with that? You don't want to think about it?
I am done.
Okay. I have no suggestion then. I am shutting up.
It is done. It will go into the done pile.
You know, we actually just need to take a day, a Sunday, and just go FFO nuts.
Well, I have to... My ornaments will not get FFO'd until Christmas fabric gets released for the season.
November.
October. September, October-ish.
Wow, that's earlier than I thought.
Well, all the people who sew Christmas stuff, all the people who make Christmas crafts to sell at Christmas time.
You're right.
So that I can pick a fabric to go with them. Because of the way I'm doing all of my ornaments, which I explained last year at Christmas time. So my ornaments will get FFO'd sometime before Christmas. They'll get FFO'd before the tree goes up. And then... So then I needed something to work on today. So, that is one of my Stitch 9 challenge projects. So I have three of the 4 ornaments I put in my Stitch 9 done. So 3 of my 9 stitches are done. I needed something to work on today. And to be honest, the whole dice rolling thing, the whole random thing, excuse me, I must adjust. Sorry, I was falling over. It was fun and all, but it was kicking up the same projects. And there were projects that I haven't touched since before Thanksgiving. And I was like, I need to touch everything. At least once in a while. So, I decided to... I don't know where the cover is, so I'm not going to look for it and waste more time. I decided to pull out my nativity. This is on my Stitch 9. I didn't get very much stitched on him. This morning, you can see I stopped mid-stitch. Because I was stitching on him this morning, waiting for kids to show up. And in the 5 minutes, both of my kids were asleep at the same time today. Because nobody in my class sleeps. And I don't take a break, so I deal with children for 8 hours straight a day. But I need to work on it because it is part of my Stitch 9 to get him done. Look, I realize it is only the end of February, but still.
If she doesn't have it done by July 1st, she's going to be stress monkeying. I know you.
Seeing as how this is kind of one of my pain in the butt projects.
I like pain in the project. If you just stopped there, that would have been an excellent title. Pain in the project.
It's totally going to be the title this week. Right there. Last week's title, I forgot 30. I put down P34s. So, I just picked this up. Friday starts a new month. So, I will need to touch Life's Moments. I'll need to work on Life's Moments again. So, I may just work on this until Friday. I don't know. I'll get into that with plans.
My advice to you, well, I'll go over it in plans, and I'll forget by then.
I'll figure that out for plans.
I think we're done with whips.
That's it for whips. We need to do announcements, and I forgot to do the drawing before the winner before we tape this.
So hit the pause button and do it.
So we're going to do that right now, and we'll get back to you. Okay, we had 2 people enter for the giveaway for that kit. So, random number generator says it's Amber Marie. Number 2. Congratulations, Amber Marie.
Woo woo.
I have your address. You know I do. Okay, we're going straight to announcements and plans because there is no haul this week.
Somebody's out of Stitchy budget.
I'm out of Stitchy budget. Well, I have a little bit of Stitchy budget left, but...
I know you. You rather carry that over. You do not want to go red. You going red would consider that a failure.
I shot the monkey last week with Nashville.
Shot the monkey? Was it one of the flying monkeys that you kept threatening people with your bumper stickers?
I used to have a bumper sticker that said, "Don't make me get my flying monkeys."
Speaking of...
Okay. I bought stuff this week.
Just here yet.
I just didn't buy Stitchy stuff. I bought clothes. By the way,
Sorry about the awning.
if you're a fat girl like me, if you're a heavy girl like me, Woman Within is an amazing site to buy clothes.
Moving on.
Squirrel! That's where this shirt came from.
Moving on.
I bought fabric for project bags. Like, really, I didn't buy anything, so I bought stuff. It's just not Stitchy stuff. I got a box of DMC flosses for my grandpa because they found them at the house.
That technically would be haul, wouldn't it?
I have absolutely zero idea as to why my grandmother had them, but they're DMC flosses, and you know what they look like. And they're in a floss box, so... And my fabulous mother... I forgot something downstairs I was going to show you guys. I'll take a picture of it. My mom and I went and did a craft night. And, I made this really cute window picture frame thing. I'll take a picture of it and put it at
Can
the
I
end of my...
hijack your feed?
What?
Can I hijack your feed?
What?
Laura did this really beautiful thing back here. See? She did it all by herself. She didn't even bother bugging me about it. Doesn't that look pretty? She didn't get anything. If it's in the craft room, it's for stitching.
Camera over and then stop the filming and squirrel.
I'm proud of
And
you.
for the record, I made the thing with the R on it last year. Last summer. No, last winter. And I just never put it up. And I actually got the hexagon things a while ago. I forgot I had them. So, and I just put everything up because eventually that's going to be kind of my dying project bag order center.
So it's stitching related. So it's all.
And I did put it up on there myself. But I made this picture frame thing. I'll take a picture of it and insert it in between that wonderful, lovely
Hijacking
phone
of your
catastrophe.
feed.
And it's going to have recipe cards on it. I'm going to put it in the window. That's why it's not up here. It's downstairs. But, so, my mother and I did that. And I didn't bring it up here to share. But I'll share a picture. And then my mother decided she was going to buy me something that I looked at when we were there. And I was like, oh, this is cool. I like this. I was going to go back and buy it.
Haven't you learned yet? Whenever she says, ooh, I like it, but I don't have the money right now, she winds up with it within a week if her mom's present.
I didn't even say I don't have the money.
Stop.
It was literally one of those, I needed to buy something else while I was there doing this other project. I needed to buy stuff to hang up that board thing I made. And I was like, okay, I know how much those are. I know how much this is. I'm waiting for a couple more things to clear through. It was like one of those moments where I was like, I'm pretty
I'll get it next week.
Yeah. Then my mother bought it.
It's your mom. Your mommy likes buying you things. She loves you. Stop complaining about it, or so help me, I'm going to start tickling you on camera while you're drinking Dr. Pepper.
Please don't, because I don't want to shoot Dr. Pepper out my nose.
That would be a very good video in and of itself. I would die afterwards.
One time when we were kids, my brother made me laugh while we were eating dinner. We were having the spaghetti. My brother made me laugh while we were eating dinner as I was taking a drink of my...
If you're eating, pause it.
Of my pop. It was Coca-Cola. And he made me laugh while I was taking a big old swig of it. My brother is an idiot because he sat across from me at the dinner table when we were kids. Guess who's ended up covered in Coca-Cola? Not mine.
Yeah, she actually has a habit of turning bad things into hysterical payback. I love you.
Like my niece.
Okay, plans? Are we finally getting the plans?
So if you have stuck around this long,
Thank you.
I put the clip of us filming the drawing for the kit at the beginning. Congratulations, Amber Marie. Again, you know I have your address because I've sent you stuff before. This is a wonderful book of bookmarks. They are colored charts. So if colored charts are not your thing, be forewarned.
Copy it and then print it black and white only. Boom, black and white chart.
You can't do that.
If it's your own chart.
No, I mean, you can make a working copy of your own chart.
Oh, you just don't think those would be very
But
good
the
to do.
symbols won't show up. I've tried it before.
I didn't know. I've never tried it. I like color.
I don't have a
I
problem.
like living in Technicolor.
I don't have a problem with colored charts. It is colored charts. Some people, because they're colorblind, have a problem with colored charts. There are symbols in the colored boxes, though. So, there are colored boxes, there are symbols in the colored boxes, but they are colored charts. So,
Okay.
beautiful, wonderful bookmarks.
So what question do we make and ask? Answer. Not ask, answer. Actually, there's a really funny one. Ask us question.
Well, I mean, I would like you guys to ask us questions without it being a giveaway drawing, just because I know some people don't want to, are like, I don't want what they're giving away, so I don't want to ask a question. Just ask us questions. Really, ask us any questions. If you want to be entered in the giveaway drawing.
What do you have more of, squirrels or frogs?
That's a solid question. Does the frog visit you more, or does the squirrel visit you more? And by squirrel, I mean...
Project A, B, Q, Z, Q, Q, A, B, Y, X, 2, 1, 9, 4.
How many
Hey,
whips
how did
you
they
got?
get an omega in here?
And by squirrels, we mean how many whips you got. I'm looking at you, Miss
Or
85 whips.
Or if you're one of those people who literally bounce all
You
over
know
your
who you
project because you're like, I want to do this part, now I want to do this part, now I want to do this part. Does that count too?
That can count as a squirrel, too. Although, I'm pretty sure it was...
Now, if you have 85 wits and you're squirrely on the pattern, you get the gold star.
I think it was Laura on Addicted Sisters. One of the first weeks of School of Magical Stitches, for their homework, they had to stitch on a specific thing. Like, they had to stitch on a plant. They had to stitch on an animal. They had to stitch on a key or something. I don't remember the details because School of Magical Stitches is not my thing. I do enjoy seeing everybody's varied interpretations of it. But anyways, Laura had one project that had all of these different elements in it, and I feel like I'm talking about myself in third person. I'm not.
Other Laura.
So she's like, my project, it looks like I jumped around a lot, but it was actually kind of fun to work on different little motifs. And there are some people who do samplers because they can do that. They can do this. No, I don't feel like working on a house, so I'm going to work on whatever is over here. Solid idea for doing them for a sampler project. I'm not a sampler girl. They're just not my fashion. But, so, do you frog more or do you squirrel more?
Or do you just have a zoo?
I have a zoo. Plans!
Dragons of Sumatra, probably. I'm just in the mood for my dragons.
You're in the mood for dragons.
Rawr!
Can't argue with that.
That was bad fire breath. That was what a cat hiss.
Technically, I decided since I don't have sections on my nativity to, like, make my little section goals. I was going to do 2 days on this, but since I'm working on Trio Stitches primarily when I'm home, because it is kind of hard to move. The reason why I'm not taking it with me to work is it's a little bit hard to drag around. And it's a little bit easier for work when I have something I can stitch in hand. I probably will just work on this until either Friday, pick up Life's Moments, or just wait until next Monday to pick up Life's Moments again. I was going to do the verse block, but I think I'm going to do all of the blue and the flower block, because I'm going to break this block up into 2 sections. So I think I'm going to do all the blue and the flower block when I pick this up again. I want to get this done for my mommy. So,
that would be an example of squirreling, so you never finish a project because you have 15,000 of them going at once.
I haven't been working on it that long. It's just not when I get it done.
You haven't been working on it that long, my backside. How many years since you started that one?
I started it last year, and it was at the end of the year.
No, I thought it was long. Oh, no. I'm thinking in Nativity. That one's been years in the making.
Nativity has been years in the making.
Years in the breaking, actually, for sanity. Sometimes I want to take it outside and burn it so she'd stop going. I love you.
I love you. I have a mess. I still have a couple of projects I need to plug into Miss Oh So Crafty Birthday Sal. I haven't made any decisions yet. I need to sit down and look at what I have and see what I can fit. But after that, for my birthday, and I'm going to start mine on April 5th because it just works. Rolling from the Miss Oh So Crafty Birthday Sal into my birthday. We are doing the Royal Birthday Sal. Monica and I both have the Primitive Hair Beauty and the Beast chart. You don't have to do Beauty and the Beast. You don't have to do a Disney princess. Just make it fit royal.
And technically, deep purple is royal. So if it's mostly deep purple, technically it's royalty.
If you got something on it that's deep purple, it's royal.
Can I be the history guy for once? Do you know why deep purple? You probably actually do know why deep purple is considered royalty.
Because it was the most expensive dye to obtain and make, along with indigo.
Yes,
So,
the color of royalty was determined by the fact that those dyes were a crap ton
indigo
of money.
Would be counting. Dragons counts.
If you want to go emperor, make sure it has 5 fingers.
You know what? Give me a solid, legitimate story as to how it fits, and we'll go with it. How about that?
You know, if you just say it was a royal pain in the butt, that's okay with me.
If you want to tell me this is royal because it is a royal pain in the butt stitch, I am down with that.
You like that idea.
And it doesn't have to be a new start. It can be a current.
By the way, so I can do this fish along with Dragons of Sumatra.
Yes, it doesn't have to be a new start. It can be a current width.
And yes, Dragons of Sumatra actually is, I believe, based on something royal.
It is.
It's inspired by.
Moving along. Squirrel sauce.
That does not sound good. That does not sound good.
March, I want to say 8th, 9th, and 10th. I could be wrong. I'll put it in the description box below. Michelle G. Bendy Stitchy's birthday is March 10th. I hope I'm right, Michelle. And she's having a birthday sale. Because if you do Flosstube, you're doing a birthday sale of some sort.
So does that mean I should probably come up with an idea for my birthday?
Yep.
Alright, I have an idea, but it'll be a nightmare. You know what? I thought of a great idea. I'll tell you later.
So, excuse me. So hers is, there's no chart, you didn't see a chart. There's no chart there, it's just my list of colors. Hers is the BS birthday Sal.
BS.
Bendy Stitchy.
Oh.
Also, you can blame McKenna. BS.
For the uninitiated, literally just sounded like, yeah, just stitch a bowl, taking a dump.
Her original, okay. So it's a 3-day thing. The first day B, the second day S. The third day she was like, BS. Make it something that's, BS to stitch on. Or that makes you think of Bendy Stitchy, or, that thing. But she would prefer us to have us stitch something that makes us think of her. My entire project goes back to Michelle. I'm not even gonna lie. I was trying to think, what can I stitch on? Because everybody who watches Michelle knows how awesome of a human being she is. She does so much amazing things, raising money every month. She started just raising money for Alzheimer's. It became such a big thing. Now every month she's doing a new charity. She organizes auctions for it. She is a rock star. And she does giveaways on her channel. She does like 3 or 4 or 5 giveaways a week on her channel. Michelle is an amazing human being. Michelle has life goals, okay? I want to be that awesome of a human being. So, I picked Ride Forth Singing as my Bendy Stitchy birthday sale, my BS birthday sale. The B, there's blue flowers in it. I mean, if that's not acceptable, I got another one. The S is quite obvious, Lindy Stitches. Lindy Stitches, her name is Stephanie. So we got another S. And then it is on Mountain Rose, Silk Weaver's Mountain Rose, that my friend Andrea gave me. So, I mean, that I guess would go back to the Stitchy Kindness. But also it goes back to making me think of Bendy Stitchy, because I never would have found Lindy Stitches if it weren't for Michelle and the turkeys. And her sharing the turkeys. So this makes me think of Michelle when I pull it out to work on it, which I haven't done since New Year's. And I kind of want to work on it some more. So that's what I'm doing. I'm 3 days of Ride Forth Singing for the Bendy Stitchy birthday sale.
And make sure we run around the house singing while having a mop with a horse head on it.
And legitimately, it's going to be another 45-minute video, because even without haul, we're talking for retarded amount of time. Ridiculous amounts of time. Retarded is not a nice thing to say.
Hey, honey. Last time I checked, people like that. So why are you complaining?
Anyway,
Do I have to throw the cat on you?
please don't. He might object.
I know he'd object.
I can't get the pattern back in the bag because I'm running into this rod. I'm done. I'm done tonight, people.
You forgot to say welcome, people.
I did. I thought I said welcome to all of the new people. Welcome back to all the returning people. I've gone no weeks remembering now.
You remember last week, didn't you?
Remember last week.
Gave me a heart attack.
Give myself a heart attack. Is that it?
Please subscribe, share, like, bell notification icon, comment, like us on Facebook, and other social media thingies that she does.
Stalk me on social media.
Links below.
Yep, links below. That's it.
And this is the Slow Bark Farm going to bed. We were too high energy. We burned out.
I'm done.
Where's the fork?
It's like, I gotta go do dishes. Alright, I'll have to go be a housewife. Bye, people!
Bye.